Today on CTV News at 5, criticism over plans to clear an encampment. Why the region of Waterloo's idea has raised concerns from the federal housing advocate. Plus, a groundbreaking innovation. The Kitchener company using tech to improve outcomes in hip and knee replacement surgeries. And summer skincare rejuvenation. How to up your routine and keep your skin healthy and happy this season. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. We begin with developing news this hour. A stabbing investigation underway near a Kitchener high school. Police tape surrounding an area near Kitchener-Waterloo Collegiate, or KCI, late this afternoon. Waterloo Regional Police say one person was stabbed in the area of King Street West and Green Street. They were taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police warned residents there would be a heavy police presence in the area throughout the course of the afternoon. This investigation is ongoing. The region of Waterloo is facing more pressure to back off on its plan to evict the people living at Kitchener's Victoria and Weber Street encampment. It comes in the form of an open letter from Canada's first federal housing advocate, who says the region needs to do better. Back in April, the region passed a bylaw to evict anyone still living on the property by the beginning of December. The regionally owned land is part of the long-awaited transit hub project at the nearby corner of King and Victoria. The federal housing advocate says forcing unhoused people off the property is a human rights failure.
Even though municipal governments don't have all the resources, the financial resources and the powers really to address all the systemic factors contributing to homelessness, they are still, like all other orders of government, on the hook really for obligations to respect, protect and fulfill human rights and to adopt a human rights-based approach to encampments.
The region says they are waiting on direction from the courts before acting on the eviction order. That date is scheduled for November 19th. Canada's premiers wrapped up their three-day meeting in Huntsville today.
At our First Ministers' meetings, Prime Minister Carney agreed. Yesterday, at a meeting of federal and provincial immigration ministers, the federal immigration minister wasn't on the same page as her prime minister. We need the prime minister to be very, very clear with his minister. She needs to work with the provinces and territories to fix Canada's immigration system and make it more responsive to economic and market needs.
The discussions focused on public safety, trade and health care. This followed a session with Prime Minister Mark Carney yesterday when he provided an update on the state of trade negotiations with the U.S. Guelph City councillors are getting ready to pick a new colleague tonight. We go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio for a closer look at this and some other stories our news team is working on today. Tony, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Leanne. The spot is being filled using an open call for nominees instead of through a by-election. The seat is vacant after Dominique O'Rourke's departure for federal politics. There are 26 eligible candidates. Council will choose who will take the spot. Most of those candidates making their pitches at a special council meeting that just started an hour ago.
Remember that we're put in the awkward position of selecting a colleague rather than electing one. And it's because realistically, the person has 8 to 10 months of work experience before the next election. So ideally, I would in some ways like to have a person who is not seeking re-election.
CTV's Heather Senerin breaks down how the voting is working for this and when the chosen person will be appointed, coming up at 6. Also tonight, the city of Guelph on board with a bid by the Guelph Storm to host the 2027 Memorial Cup. The OHL team has launched its campaign to host the tournament, which would coincide with the city's 200th anniversary. Council's agreed to throw in some money if the bid is successful through its municipal accommodation tax.
We use it for tourism draw, for tourism events and things like that. So we're expecting to use up to $600,000 from that envelope that could go towards this event if it's successful in its bid.
The only other time the Storm have hosted the Memorial Cup was back in 2002. CTV's Ashley Bacon will hear from the team's executives coming up at 6. For now, Leanne, we'll send it back over to you.
Okay, Tony, thanks very much. Well, it is a perfect afternoon to get outside, connect with community members, and enjoy some classic cars. Cruising on the Pond is taking place in Baden tonight. That's where we find CTV's Alexandra Pinto. Alex, this is a pretty popular event, and it actually happens weekly in the summer.
It does. So every Wednesday, locals, community members, car enthusiasts make their way down here to Baden, bringing their classic cars. And yeah, there's no pre-registration. You can just show up, which is pretty cool. And already we're seeing quite a few interesting cars, a lot of oldies here, which is pretty neat to see here. We'll take a live look at just a few that are starting to roll in. So this kicks off every Wednesday from 4 p.m. until dusk. It ends the last Wednesday in August. So usually during the first and last days, 350 cars show up. But on average, we see about 200 or so weekly, which is pretty neat. We've got ice cream trucks. We've got things for the kids. It is a fun thing to do midweek, and yeah, pretty nice conditions to enjoy it as well. So this is near Mill and Foundry Street in Baden. Make-A-Wish Foundation also here selling 50/50 tickets, and people can just come out, enjoy the nice weather, take a peek at some classic cars, and also chat with the car owners too, which is pretty neat to see. Now, it is hot. We are starting to feel a little bit of that humidity, and Environment Canada is issuing a heat warning today for some areas. So depending where you are, you might be impacted. So this is expected to begin on Thursday, where we're going to see daytime highs up to 35 degrees. So if you're in Toronto, Hamilton, Brantford, Haldeman area, you are impacted. So that area in the pink, that is under that heat warning, with the humidex feeling more like the mid-40s. But right now, mainly clear skies. I don't think I see a cloud in the sky this hour, which is pretty nice to see. But it is a hot one, 29 in KW. Slightly cooler if you are by the water, 29 in Hamilton, 27 in the city of Toronto, with that humidex feeling more like we are in the 30s. So we're definitely feeling the heat, and the heat is turning up here in Baden for sure. So lots to look forward to throughout the hour, and we'll also be here tonight for CTV News at 6. But we're going to break down your full forecast and check out some of these pretty neat rides coming up a little bit later. Leanne.
Okay, tons of classic cars there, Alex. That's pretty cool. 200 cars on average every week for you to just go check out and enjoy. Hopefully you stay cool out there, because, yeah, I know it is pretty hot outside. We'll check back in a little bit later. And we are going to take a quick break, but first, here is what you need to know. The KW Humane Society's Meow Mosa fundraiser is taking place Saturday, August 16th at the Hampton Inn and Suites in St. Jacobs. Tables are limited, but you can get tickets through the Humane Society's website if you are looking to attend that event. Stay with us. We'll be right back. It is summertime, and that's the perfect time to talk about skincare and rejuvenating our skin. Who better to do that than with Nurse Grace? It's great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Leanne, for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited to meet you. You own your own skincare line and your own clinic as well. Just tell me a little bit about yourself so we can get to know you.
So again, my name is Nurse Grace. I am the clinical director of Image Skin & Co. And I have my own skincare line called Image Skin & Co.
Okay, perfect. So it's summer. Our skin can get kind of dry. I know mine gets flaky a little bit. We want to be rejuvenating our skin. So one way to do that is through facials. I know you brought in a salmon cell facial for us to take a look at today.
All right, so let's start with that. So skin rejuvenation in the summer is so important, as you're saying. A lot of people can suffer from excessive dryness. So we are currently using this particular product called Vamp. It's made in Canada, and it has salmon cells, and it also has some hyaluronic acid. I'm not sure if you're familiar with hyaluronic acid.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so one thing I love about hyaluronic acid is that it draws 1,000 times the amount of water into the skin cells.
Oh, okay.
So if you do have drier skin, it's going to really plump and hydrate your skin. In addition to the hyaluronic acid, it also has vitamins and other peptides, which are the building blocks of your skin. So this we really call our glass facial.
Okay, so that's what I need, that's for sure. The hyaluronic acid, I'm keeping that in mind. You also have a little bit of, this looks like a little contraption to me, but tell us what this is exactly.
Okay, so So this is actually one of my favorite devices out there. It's a laser.
Okay.
So this particular laser is the Airlaze laser. They have two devices, the Neo Elite and the Air Elite. One thing I love about Airlaze is that it is a device that was innovated for all skin types. So whether you're as dark as I am or as light as you are, we're all safe to be treated.
Okay, great.
It's indicated for 36 indications, such as acne, melasma, hyperpigmentation, and it just does a phenomenal job.
Okay, I feel like all of this is everything that I need, so you're speaking my language here. We know that skincare is super important for our makeup application.
Yes.
This is one thing I've definitely learned along the way through my years of skincare journey. You brought in some makeup for us, and what's great about this line is there's so many different shades you can get as well.
Yes. So as an aesthetic provider, as you've said, the foundation of everything is really skin. But with makeup, we want to ensure that we're using makeup lines that are inclusive, right? That are diverse. So Estee Lauder has done an amazing job in terms of creating a double wear foundation with over 55 shades. So I am actually wearing it today, and I actually put on my makeup from 9 a.m. this morning. And as you can still see, it's long lasting and has a flawless application, and it's also matte.
Yeah.
So they've done an amazing job in terms of the line.
And I already told you before, you have like flawless skin, so
Thank you
I would
so
be
much.
trusting in this product if you're wearing it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I love this because of the long wear, and it's also lightweight. It feels very, very breathable.
Perfect for summer.
Yes.
Also, very important is our daytime, nighttime skincare routines. Quickly, just what can you recommend for us?
So I always say that during the day you want to protect. So you want to protect with something like what we have here, which is the Luminous Vitamin C Serum. So this is going to help your sunscreen to even work better and protect your investment, which is your skin, right? So vitamin C is great for brightening. It's also great for evening out skin tone, and as I said earlier, it needs to be used with your SPF.
Yes, okay. Okay, perfect. I mean, all of this is great information. I feel like you've given me a little bit of an education lesson here. Nurse Grace, quickly before I let you go, where can people find you if they want to check out your skincare line or any possible treatments?
So I am at Image Skin & Co. I'm in Thornhill. Our website is www.imageskin.co, and you can come visit us in Thornhill.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and teaching us a thing or two about summer skincare rejuvenation. Great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
And here's what you need to know as we take you to break. From concerts to dog shows, there is something for everyone at Cambridge Summer Live. The free outdoor entertainment for all ages gets underway tonight at 6:30. Okay, let's head back to Baden and check back in with Alex, who is live at Cruising on the Pond tonight. Alex, this is a pretty cool event that really connects classic cars and community and brings everything and everyone to just one place.
It really does, and it's fun because there are regulars, people coming here for the first time, people from out of town as well. We're hearing that a group from Exeter made the trip down here just to check it out, which is pretty neat. And as the hour continues, we are starting to see more and more of these classic cars roll in. You can hear the engine, the barbecue's going. So this is actually the 15th year for Cruising at the Pond here in Baden. Kicks off every Wednesday in the summer, right through until the end of August. Starting at 4 o'clock, it runs right through until dusk or so. So on average during the week, we see about 200 cars, and anybody, as I mentioned, can show up. Any car you can bring as well. The Petersburg Optimist supplies food. There's ice cream trucks. Make-A-Wish Foundation selling 50/50 tickets. So really a fun, free community event for all, which is pretty nice to see. Very family-friendly as well. Some kids were walking around checking out all these pretty neat cars, and we are seeing pretty much everything, all the colors. It's quite a spectacle to see, especially if you are a car enthusiast. So this is just off of Foundry Street here here in Baden near the pond here as well. And yeah, we're seeing cars from all over, which is pretty neat to see, but it is a hot one. We are starting to feel that humidity as well. So that heat warning has been issued by Environment Canada. This was issued a bit earlier today. So depending on where you are, the areas in the pink. So if you're in Toronto, the GTA, Hamilton, Brantford, Haldimand, just a couple of areas to name a few, this is going to impact you. So this is expected to begin on Thursday right through to Friday, and some areas could also be impacted over the weekend. So this is where we could see daytime temperatures as high as 35 degrees, but with that humidex value feeling closer to 44. And then even getting into the overnight, when we're sitting between 20 and 23, we're not getting much relief from that heat. Looking at our futurecast, though, I don't see a cloud in the sky here in Baden. Mainly clear conditions, which is pretty nice to see, but that UV index is high, sitting at about a 9 or so. So if you are going to be outside, we've been lathering lots of sunscreen. Not until Thursday, later in the day or so, we could see a bit more cloud cover, and then the chance for some wet weather to start to roll in into the overnight hours as well as we get into your Friday and early Friday morning. So if you do have some plans between Thursday night and Friday morning, might want to time it out depending on the weather. So 29 degrees here in Kitchener-Waterloo. This was our expected daytime high, but with that humidex, we are feeling more like we are in the 30s. So it's right now feeling closer to 32 in KW. So as noted, we did hit our high today. So above normal for this time of year, record high 34. That was set in 1933. And on this day in 2004, we hit a low of just over 7 degrees. So overnight, just a few clouds expected. 15 degrees, so pretty comfortable in terms of the overnight. But tomorrow, take a look at this. 33 is our expected high, with that humidex feeling more like 41, and that high UV index, very high, is going to be sticking with us over the next few days. So mainly sunny to start the day for your Thursday. Then we could see that chance of showers sticking around for your Friday to wrap up the work week. Still going to be in that 30-degree mark, and then we'll drop just slightly as we get into your weekend. Chance of showers for your Saturday, and a mix of sun and cloud expected for your Sunday. So for right now, it's nice that we aren't seeing any wet weather here in Baden, but it is hot. Again, we are feeling that heat here. Not quite humid. It's been nice with a little bit of that breeze, but definitely gonna change a little bit in terms of experiencing that humidity. But for now, many people happy that we're not seeing any rain clouds here. Leanne.
Yeah, Alex, it looks like a perfect night for that type of event, and some really cool classic cars in behind you there. Hope you have fun. Enjoy it. The music world continuing to mourn heavy metal pioneer Ozzy Osbourne. The English singer and songwriter died yesterday at the age of 76. Locally, fans are remembering the time the Prince of Darkness made a stop in Kitchener. It was exactly 44 years ago Osbourne performed at Centre in the Square, July 23rd, 1981. One man that was there says it's a memory he will never forget.
Right from the opening, people were standing up. I don't remember people dancing, but I can remember the fists pumping in the air, and the devil horns, and it was loud. And of course, the band was loud. The crowd was just as loud, and Ozzy was Ozzy.
Colton Weens will have more on how people in Waterloo region are remembering Ozzy Osbourne tonight at 6. Wow, what an incredible memory for him. Okay, stay with us. We have more coming up after the break. We'll be right back. The City of Cambridge is stepping up to the plate. Councillors voting last night to cover the cost of accessibility upgrades at a local ballpark. They voted in favor to fully fund the $3 million project with debt. Our online team has the details, ctvnewskitchener.ca. A judge is set to deliver her ruling tomorrow in the case of 5 former World Junior hockey players accused of sexually assaulting a woman in a London hotel room 7 years ago. Michael McLeod, Carter Hart, Alex Formenton, Dylan Dubé, and Cal Foote have all pleaded not guilty to sexual assault in the June 2018 encounter. Prosecutors say the woman did not voluntarily consent to any of the sexual acts that took place after several team members arrived in the room. The defense argues the woman initiated and actively participated in the sexual activity. A split-second mistake behind the wheel landed a man and his SUV in troubled waters. Police in Windsor say the vehicle launched into the Detroit River after the driver hit the gas instead of the brake while trying to park. The vehicle sped over the brake wall and plunged into the marina. He managed to slide out through a partially open passenger side window before the SUV was fully submerged. He's been charged with careless driving.
High in the air, deep right field. And it is gone.
Toronto Blue Jays set to wrap up their series with the New York Yankees tonight. The Yankees took a one-run lead with a homer in the top of the 9th inning last night. The Jays unable to rally in the bottom half, losing the game 5-4. First pitch for tonight's game is set for just after 7 p.m. at the Rogers Centre. Imagine being able to get up and walk just 30 minutes after a hip or knee surgery. How about climbing stairs in an hour? A Kitchener company is helping make that possible through a computer-assisted navigation system for procedures. It's called IntelliJoint, and the company has been around for about 15 years. The University of Waterloo alumni have been trying to get approval for its use within Ontario, which has been a lengthy process. But it is now being used in Waterloo Region hospitals to make these complicated procedures less invasive and have patients recover much quicker.
Patients don't have the wrong length of leg, for example, after surgery, which unfortunately does happen 50% of the time if technology is not used. They're not aware.
Spencer Turcotte will help break down how the tech works in the next hour. And finally, for us, a new idea coming to life this Remembrance Day will honor Waterloo veterans. Commemorative banners will line uptown Waterloo and the Spurline Trail. The project, in partnership with the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 530 and the City of Waterloo and BIA, will honor those who fought for our freedom.
These veterans serve their country, serve their community, and should not be forgotten. Even if they didn't go off overseas, the amount of time and effort that they donated willingly to protect Canadian interests or support the ones that did go overseas.
Families interested in seeing their loved ones on the banners can reach out to Branch 530 to find out more about that. At 6, Karis Mapp will bring us more details about exactly how this program is going to work as well. That's it for us. We're back at the top of the hour with more local news. For now, over to CTV National. Take care. Have a good night.